All right, Shalom. Start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles of the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, as well as you confusion of faces that bear witness with the scriptures. All right, Shalom. All right, do we need a gun? All right, do we need to purchase a gun? All right, to protect ourselves. All right, and these up-and-coming terrorists that's coming into the world. All right, the answer is no. All right, you know, there's nothing wrong with having a gun. All right, but to put your, you know, to be in the truth and to purchase a gun, you purchasing it, you getting it for the fact to withstand and the up-and-coming terrorists that's coming into this world, man. All right, but the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he did not declare us to do that, man. All right, he declared us to what? To trust in him, man. All right, you know, have faith that he will defend us in that day, man. All right, well, I'm gonna start out in Psalms chapter 5, verse 11. It says, but let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. All right, you know, that's a cut for the people that don't believe in the name too, man. All right, you know, but those that put their trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, all right, let them rejoice, man. All right, we're going to be, we don't have to stock up food, man. All right, we don't have to really do anything, man. All we got to do is have faith. All right, you know, but if the time comes, all right, in the time of Jacob's trouble, we got to defend ourselves. Okay, we're gonna do it, man, but not in the sense of trying to be a hero and trying to outshoot Esau, man. All right, if Esau, he's coming in like a flood, as it says in Isaiah 59, man. All right, so at that time, what we gotta, hey, if Esau's coming in like a flood, he got hella guns, man. Hey, you know, chalk it up, man. You know, the Lord, he wants. That's his will, man. They're going to cast you to prison. Hey, so be it, man. The scriptures say you shall be in prison for 10 days, man. All right. You know, however long the Lord has it, man. Hey, that's just your lot, man, to be cast into prison, man. All right, don't you trying to outshoot Esau, man. Hey, your gun could jam up. All right, Esau coming in like a flood anyway, man. All right, you're not gonna be able to outshoot Esau, man. All right, you know, ISUPK, all these other groups, man, they stocking up on these guns, man. All right, hey, all that shit might end up just jamming up on you, man. And then what? All right, you're gonna fall upon that same sword that you trusted in, man. All right, you know that's gonna lead me to my next scripture. Salakia. All right, let me get this next scripture. All right, this is Psalms 44:6. All right, it says, for I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me. All right, verse 7, it says, but thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us. All right, but thou hast saved us from our enemies, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's going to save you from your enemies. All right, you know, you don't have to put your trust in your bow, all right, your gun, your knife, your machete, whatever you got, man. All right. And verse 8 says, and the Most High Yahweh, we boast all the day long and praise thy name forever. All right, you know, hey, you people that don't believe in the name, hey, you're done, man. All right, the scriptures cut you with damn near every scripture, man. All right, but let me stick to the topic. Romans chapter 8, verse 6, classic. All right. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because verse 7, because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, For it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. Okay? Carnal minded, man. It's a lot of carnal minded jakes out here. All right, let's get that word carnal. All right. All right, it says flesh, the body of a man, the physical nature of a man as subject to suffering, a living creature, the flesh. All right, it says the earthly nature of man apart from divine influence and therefore prone to sin and opposed to the Most High, man. All right, opposed to God, man. All right, so to be carnally minded, man, you're thinking with your flesh. All right, you hear, that martial law is coming, and Esau, so-called white people. All right, so-called white man, he's coming in like a flood. What does your flesh think? Oh, I got to get a gun, man. I got to protect myself. All right, but spiritually, all right, if you're thinking towards the scriptures, man, you're thinking in the mind frame of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, you know that the Lord, he's going to fight for us. All right. Let me get that. And Deuteronomy. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 3, verse 22. It says, ye shall not fear them, for the Lord Yahweh, your power, he shall fight for you. All right. The Lord, he's going to fight for us, man. All right. And everything that's going to happen anyway, it's all the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The outcome is the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So you can't change the outcome by you getting a gun, man, in the time of martial law or Jacob's trouble. It's not going to change the outcome or the lot that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has for you, man. All right? I wanted to get this scripture. Let me get out this. Yeah, the 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 4 says, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the pulling down of strongholds. All right, so our weapons are not carnal, man. All right, because how are we, let me get this. All right, our weapons are not carnal, man. So this is Isaiah 33 and 5. It says, the Lord Yahweh is exalted, for he dwelled on high. He dwelleth on high. He hath filled Zion with judgment and righteousness. All right, Zion, that's talking about you Israelites, man. All right, us Israelites. All right, Salakia. Us Israelites. All right, the so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans today. All right. Where's Zion? All right. It says, verse 6 is the point. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and the strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is his treasure, man. All right. So our strength of our salvation is going to be the wisdom and knowledge, man. Moving with wisdom and knowledge. All right. Of course, man, we're going to be killing people in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. But you gotta be moving with wisdom, man. All right, you can't force it, man. All right, it gotta be. It's a time and a place for everything, man. It says in Ecclesiastes. All right, and Lord willing, Yahweh Shem Yahushua gives us those spiritual powers, man. All right, because He's going to give those spiritual powers. All right, it's just Lord willing that. We those men that receive him. All right. He's going to give us the power. Let me get this. Yeah, this is Luke chapter 10 and verse 19. It says, behold, I have given unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you, man. All right, you know, Yahweh Shema Shai, he's gonna give us, all right, that power, man, those spiritual powers, all right, to tread on our enemies, man. All right, steamroll them, all right, like that movie Brightburn, man. All right, you know, have those spiritual powers like Brightburn, all right, very realistic. All right, I want to get another one. Yeah, this is John chapter 14 and verse 12. It says, "Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father." All right, you know, we're going to be doing greater works than Yahweh Shai, man. All right, Yahweh Shai, he had spiritual powers when he was on the scene, man. All right, who we call Christ, man. All right. All right, and he said we're going to be doing greater works, man. All right, you know, flying, man. All right, because those that wait upon the Lord, man. Let me get that. Let me just get straight to the point. It says Isaiah 40 and 31. It says, "But they that wait upon the Lord Yahweh shall renew their strength." All right, who's waiting on the Lord, man? All right, the elect, man. All right, the elect. It says, "They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint." All right, you know, we're going to be moving with those spiritual powers, man. All right, you know, that's going to make the 1/3. That's going to bring that spiritual power is going to bring 1/3 into the effect, man. All right, they're going to see us and they're going to have that faith then. All right, because some people they need to see something to believe, man. All right, you know. But yeah, let me get Genesis chapter 25 and verse 27. It says, let's talk about Esau, all right? It says, "And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents," man. All right, upright man, all right, a man of faith. All right, but Esau, he was what? A cunning hunter, man, a skilled hunter, a man of the field, all right? Always using his sword, all right? You know? All right, but Jacob, he was a man of faith, man, a plain man, a upright man, all right? I wanted to get one more. I'm going to close out. This is First Chronicles chapter 12 verse 8. It says, "And of the Gadites there separated themselves unto David and to the whole to the wilderness men of might, and men of war fit for the battle, that could handle shield and buckler, whose faces were like the faces of lions, and were as swift as the roes upon the mountains." All right, you know, so we're men of war, man. All right, you know, the Lord, he's a man of war. All right, what is that? Exodus 12 and 10, I think. So 15 and 3. All right. You know, it says the Lord Yahweh is a man of war. Yahweh is his name, man. All right, so of course we are a man of war, man. All right, but every time we going into war, all right, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua was with us, man. All right, it's every time that he wasn't with us, we lost, man. All right, you know, how do we get out of the land of Egypt? All right, by Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, all right, being with us, man, fighting for us, all right, taking out the Egyptians for us, man. All right, and we just coasting, okay? You know, so hey, our weapons, we're not carnal, man. We don't put our trust in the bow. All right, I'm gonna close out with this in Psalms 94. Or I think it's Psalms 91. Yeah, this Psalm 91 and verse 1, it says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His trust shall be thy shield and buckler. All right? You know, that's why we got to put on that whole armor. All right? That faith, man. All right? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he's our shield. He's our buckler. He's going to protect us from the bullets, man. Those spiritual powers, man. All right? It says, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday, man. All right, you know, we're not going to be fearing the destruction of America. We're not going to be fearing when Esau come in like a flood. All right, let me just close out with that. All right, because I said it quite often. Isaiah 59:12. So Isaiah 59:19. It says Salaki, it says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua shall lift up a standard against him. All right, when you go into that word standard, that's an escape, man. All right, and the Redeemer shall come from Zion, and unto them that turn from the transgression in Jacob, saith Yahweh. All right, the elect, man. All right, as for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord Yahweh. My spirit is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of thy mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, saith Yahweh, from henceforth and forever, man. All right, you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, he's going to lift up that standard, man. All right, so we don't have to invest in guns for martial law. All right, when Esau comes in like a flood, man, because the Lord, he's going to lift up a standard, man. All right, but this is for the elect, man. All right, so Lord willing, this video is edifying for the elect brother, all right, or a 1/3 brother or sister, man. All right, the elect. All right, we give all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, B'Ashem HaKar Kodash, double honor to the apostle of the great millstone, peace and blessings to the elect. Next lesson, I say shalom.